It's a lot of New England fans crying and complaining, bro. I'm like, they ain't gonna never be satisfied with shit, bro. I'm just like, man. I'm not me personally. I'm not upset about the getting Drake May. Honestly, I seen his highlights. NFL different from college, but at the same time, it's like, damn, bro. All they do is cry, bro. Like season ain't even start yet, and they crying. Like it's continuously crying. I'm like, man, come on, bro. Y'all gotta give it a chance, bro. You can just assume like, oh, we automatically gonna be bad again and have a bad record again. Nah, season ain't even start yet, bro. Like, so we got him. He was the number 3 pick in today's draft. I'm not complaining. I'm not.
Our dreams have come true
crying.
here on Patriots Today by Chat
Thank
Sports.
you.
Drake May, you are a New England Patriot. Welcome into the show. I am Harrison Graham. The NFL draft rolls along, and a lot of trade chatter. You wondered if Elliott Wolf would trade down, but ultimately he sticks and picks Drake May, our number 2 quarterback here at Chat Sports.
My you got Jacoby Brissett too.
Downey,
Still, man. I mean,
as well. He's got the size. He's got the physical tools.
But
he's got the upside.
That's what I'm saying.
I just think this was too good of an opportunity for New England.
Exactly, but they are still crying,
JJ
bro.
McCarthy
I'm like,
buzz,
man,
but ultimately,
y'all gotta
I think
chill,
this is
bro.
the right pick. I've said it all along. I think only Caleb Williams is.
I watched his highlights like. But if you scroll up, you'll see it. It's
you've
like
got your guy.
I react
we'll
to that
how
like
fast they speed him along.
a month
you see
ago.
A guy you want to rush and play week
Drake May
1.
highlights.
I don't think you have to force the issue. You've got Jacoby Brissett. We'll talk about some different scenarios that could come into play when it comes to Drake May. But
ain't nothing wrong with studying though. Ain't nothing wrong with getting like
selected the North Carolina gunslinger.
Seeing highlights and shit, watching highlights on
C, D,
players
or
and shit
F.
that's
Drake
on your
May
team.
To New England. How would you grade this one? Pluses and minuses are available. I'm going to go A+. You get the second best QB, third off the board. I think it's got to be
at least
at
the
grade.
least
Obviously,
B+. We
don't know how these players will play, but go ahead and grade the pick of Drake May out of North Carolina to New England with an A, B, C, D, or F. Now, there's certainly some things he's going to have to clean up, and I do think that I don't want to use the word projects. I don't think he was he did too many good things.
3,600 yards,
2 years as a
24 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. That ain't too bad. That ain't bad.
There are things he has to clean up. I think the accuracy waned a little this year because he got lazy with his footwork. The decision.
Yeah, you don't need to be lazy though, my boy. Not on New England.
I understand all that, but this is a guy that's played a lot.
We've been going downhill lately, man. We need to pick it back up.
And when it looks good, it looks really good. Like arguably the best in this class. I mean, there's a reason he's gotten comps to Justin Herbert and Josh Allen because he's got those physical tools. And I think he was a better prospect than for sure Allen coming out. And honestly, maybe even Herbert as well. Herbert, for different reasons, was kind of handicapped at Oregon, just like Drake May was a little bit at North Carolina. His limitations coming out of North Carolina due to offensive coordinators changing, wide receiver play not being that good, poor offensive line at times. But his ability to make all the throws in the pocket,
with the velocity to drive the ball downfield, that's good. Has the ability
to
stop rating structure and out of structure. We'll sometimes try to do too much and leave. No, we don't need him trying to do too much, bro. We don't need you trying to do too much.
Downfield. When your biggest
no boneheaded mistakes
downside is trying to do too much, and I do think
it's the
NFL
NFL.
Some footwork stuff, but I think that's just technical things you can clean up.
Yeah, he can clean it up.
That's a good thing. I would rather have to coach over aggressiveness slightly out of a quarterback than to try and push my quarterback. Hey, take a chance every once in a while. Like Drake May will take chances.
No complaints, like I said. No complaints.
Brett Favre in him. Again, you just got to find that balance of knowing when to make those decisions and to take chances downfield because often when he does, it works out pretty well. Now we've got you covered with the best
that's my team,
Patriots
bro.
draft coverage.
I don't be crying about it. I just like I know we getting it together though. Like,
analysis of every single.
Still wouldn't be crying like y'all be doing
NFL
shit.
Draft,
I'll be like, bro,
do not miss out on that.
That's all y'all be doing is crying, bro.
As well.
Season has not started yet. I cannot stress that enough. It has not started yet.
To 11,000. Now, what allowed Drake Maye to be the pick for
Like,
New
why
England
how are
was,
you New England fan and you already counting us out?
Jaden Daniels, number 2
And
overall.
the season hasn't even started
like
yet.
Washington kind of
That's
locked
weird,
this
bro.
in Monday or Tuesday of this week that they were going to go there kind of this past week, and there was chatter. Maybe he wants to go somewhere else badly enough that Washington would pivot, but kind of felt like things got ironed out in that regard. So kind of a chalky start to this draft.
Yeah, and there was some
Caleb Williams,
they wanted Jaden Daniels, man.
Daniels to the Commanders.
We didn't get him
2,
though. It's cool.
Now Drake Maye, number 3 to New England, which kind of really makes the next few picks very interesting to see.
Yeah, it does.
Vikings trade up. Does Arizona go chalk here with Marvin Harrison Jr.? We'll, of course, see how that all plays out.
Got to see if we can get another wide receiver.
New
but
England, maybe look ahead to some
picks. With our wide receiver core is good,
let's
bro.
Talk
and best believe they getting better.
Our sponsor,
I ain't worried
here
about
at Patriots Today, we appreciate them for sponsoring.
It's like the number one thing they crying about. We need
evening.
We want Marvin Harrison Jr.
This is the time to get out of your
up.
house and go have some fun, right? Why? Celtics are in the playoffs. Bruins
out of
there,
there, bro.
You got the Red Sox a few weeks into their season, and if you want to get the
y'all true New England fans, or y'all
prices guaranteed.
Game
Time
or y'all just acting
app
like
for
y'all
you. And what I like about Game Time, they give you flash sales, zone deals, especially day of event. They're trying to put butts in seats. You might wake up, hey, the Celtics
no judgment either.
I'm
just saying.
Game Time. You might get a ticket for $50 off sometimes, 20% off. They're going to offer all kinds of deals. You can check out upcoming games. You can check out different sections of the stadium, figure out what the best bang for your buck is. And we got a deal for you when you download the app, create an account, use promo code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. So get out and about, have some fun with your life, and go into sporting events, concerts, comedy shows. All that stuff is fun. And unfortunately, you got to buy your tickets online, and Game Time makes it a lot easier for you than other ticketing services do. Go check it out. It is Game Time. Link is in the comments and in the description to download the app today. Create your account and use promo code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Lowest price guaranteed. Last minute tickets. Go get started. Okay, Drake Maye. Again, coming to New England, which, you know, the debate was, do you go quarterback at 3 or do you trade down for a haul, start filling other needs? I still think you can get what you want done in this draft. Now, are you going to have every need filled on your football team at a high level for 2024? Probably not, but I think if we're being realistic here, this is probably a 2-year project, right? Like, make some strides with young players this year. Defense will still be good, and then 2025, you're hoping to be more of a playoff caliber team.
But
regardless,
I feel like we still
can't get to where you want to go if you don't have
the
quarterback. I think Patriots fans know better than anyone.
I feel like we still could.
Why? Because they had one for 20 years, and for 4
we still can make a run, man.
So now you're hoping Drake Maye is that guy. Brought him
just gonna have
here.
To see
what
how
do they do with the other 7 picks?
We don't know yet.
Coming up
we
at
don't
34.
Know yet.
Do you trade back into round 1? Something we explored earlier today as a possibility for an offensive tackle or for a wide receiver. Could you use that pick to try and make a trade for a different receiver, depending on what happens with some of the players out there? Do you stay at 34? Do you trade back from 34, depending on how the board falls? The good news is the Patriots have a lot of ammunition here, and they could go in a lot of different directions. So I'm excited to see what Elliott Wolf and Gerard Mayo kind of do moving forward. You get the quarterback. Now it's about building the roster around him. And offensive tackle and wide receiver are 2 positions in the spotlight. A, just in general in this draft, but B, for the Patriots, as those are clear areas of need. So who should the Patriots draft next? Drop a name for us down in the comments below. Who would you like to see them go out and get for either Drake Maye in this offense or on the defensive side? I think unless there's just some crazy drop for a top defensive player, you want to go offense at least with your next pick. So drop a name down below on this video.
I don't know who
I'm
we
just
should
excited
get,
that Drake Maye is a Patriot.
I just got to see
pushing this for a couple of months.
Wherever we get, man. I'm cool
Daniels,
on it. I'm cool.
Went to Washington. I think the upside is more justified. More than justified, I should say.
We headed in the right direction in my eyes.
Sure,
not everybody else.
Were enticing, but at the end of the day, unless it was absolutely overwhelming, sticking and taking Drake Maye was always the right decision. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. More analysis to come throughout the NFL draft. Also, last-minute plug here. If you want to watch pick-by-pick analysis, go check out Chat Sports. They are live.
Yeah, man. Just got to see how it go, man. But he kind of right. First year, he might not even get adjusted, but we'll see, man. Because, you know, the NFL different. But I ain't got no complaints, man. I know other so-called Patriots fans do, but I don't, you know. It is what it is. I feel like we headed in the right direction.